I've been wanting a 6-button controller for my Sega Genesis Mini for quite some time. I got busy and caught up in some other stuff and just kind of put it on the back burner. But I finally got my hands on one. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the M30 by 8Bitdo. This is a wireless 6-button style gamepad for the Sega Genesis Mini, as well as the Nintendo Switch. That's what had me sold, is the fact that it has Nintendo Switch compatibility. So let's open up this box and take a closer look at what's inside. It comes with the controller itself, the wireless dongle, and a micro USB cable for charging. I would have much rather them go with a USB Type-C cable, like some other 8Bitdo products I've gotten in the past, but hey, this isn't a big deal. There's also a set of instructions somewhere in there. The controller has that iconic Sega 6-button layout, and a D-pad that is more reminiscent of the Sega Saturn than it was the Genesis, which is no problem by me. I actually prefer that D-pad, as well as 2 shoulder buttons. You also have a start button, a minus button, home button, and star button, which I'm sure its primary function will be for the Nintendo Switch use. To get it working, you just plug the dongle into the Sega Genesis Mini, press start on the controller, and it recognizes it almost immediately. I'm going to be using my True Blue Mini, so I plugged it into controller port 2, and it still worked flawlessly. The M30 was comfortable to hold and legit to play with. It felt like I was using official Sega hardware. Trying to play a fighting game like Mortal Kombat with that 3-button pad that the Genesis Mini was packaged with is damn near impossible. It felt good to be able to play this game the way I remember playing it. For the Nintendo Switch, you have to make sure you have wired Pro Controller communication enabled. But once you do, it's the exact same business. Just plug in the dongle and the Switch recognizes the controller almost immediately. This is the 2.4G version, so it relies on the dongle instead of Bluetooth. Also, you're not going to find amiibo support, gyro controls, or vibration, so it definitely will not be replacing your Pro Controller anytime soon. But for what I plan on using this for, I really don't need any of that. And it felt great to be able to play Streets of Rage 4 with a Sega-style 6-button controller. So the M30 by 8Bitdo. Guys, I've been needing something like this in my life. Not only is it a great 6-button option for your Sega Genesis Mini, but it works beautifully for the Nintendo Switch as well. I feel like 8Bitdo's been on a bit of a roll for the past few years. Every controller I've tried of theirs has been really good. And this one is no exception. It definitely gets the Gamehead Nest seal of approval. If you guys are interested in the M30 by 8Bitdo, I'll put a link in the description below. Until next time, this is Ness, signing out.